Hello everybody and welcome to another video. This is episode 2 of my series on how to cv2 in Rec Room. Let's get right into it. Now in this episode, I'm going to be teaching you about these 3 components. Now I think these are pretty useful. So the first one we're going to learn about is the interaction volume. Now we're just going to do some basic stuff. And make sure to stay tuned for the next episode, which is going to be about pistons and rotators. Okay, let's get right into it. So in the interaction volume, as you can see, it says on use, player that used, hover start, hover end, set locked, is locked. Now the only one that we're going to be using is on use. Okay? So what this basically is, it's basically an invisible button. It's just, if we have a cube and we put it inside of the interaction volume, like this, you can now use the cube, kind of. The interaction volume is just a thing that you can use. Now, that's pretty self-explanatory, so I think you guys can get that. I'm assuming you can. It's pretty simple. Basically just a button, but it's invisible, and you can scale it. Now it's time for the trigger volume. I think this is the most useful out of all of these, besides maybe the interaction volume. So what it does is, it's basically, it detects touch. So if you wanted to make a key, this is what you would use. If you wanted to make like a thing that senses when a player walks through it, this is what you would use. So let's say player entered, and let's make a little system with this. So we're gonna need a add chip, a two string. We're just gonna make a basic counter, and we're gonna go into here and we're gonna get a text. Okay, and we're gonna say, and we're also gonna get an int variable. If you don't understand this, go check out the first episode of the series where we learn all about these. And then we just say player entered int variable this value result, drag that into text here, and then, well, this actually, no. Okay, there. Add 1. The sum goes into that 2 string. And then into here. Okay. Now, as you can see, when I walk through this, it adds 1. For some reason, it's adding a lot because, I'm kind of exiting and doing, I'm walking back and forth. So it's kind of glitchy with that, but you should get the gist of it. Now we're gonna do an emitter. Now, why don't we? Never mind. Okay, so this is an emitter, and you can choose the particle type of it. So let's say hit 1 for me, and then let's get a button, or we can let's use these 2 chain together. On use start. Then we just say, boom, it's gonna use a hit effect whenever we use this. See that? Okay. Thank you for watching, everybody.